Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Vampire. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So I have two versions for this, a capo and a non-capo version. I'm going to go over the capo version first. For the non-capo chords, check out the timestamp and that'll tell you everything there. So let's get stuck straight in. So for the capo version, we need to be on fret 5. And if you need to buy a capo, if you don't have one, go to the link in the description. There's one on Amazon, pretty cheap, and you can pick up one there. So there is an introduction, and the chords we need are C major, E major, F major, F minor. So that's C, E major, F major, and then an F minor chord. Now you can play the F major like this, or you can play the bar chord version. The same with the F minor, you could play it like that, or like that. Either works fine. Now the strumming for this, it's mostly piano, so the way I've come up with it is down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up. That'll work really well throughout most of the song. There is then a verse, and the verse is exactly the same chords, C major, E major, F major and F minor. We repeat those chords 2 times for the verse. We then get to a chorus, and the chorus is where it changes. We have D minor, going to G major, C major, E major, it then goes to F, F minor, C major, E major, F major, and then F minor, and then there's a little pause where there is no chords. Now that is a ton of chords there. You can either scribble them down, or you can head on over to Patreon, where I have all the chords wrote out in a chord chart, as well as the chords where the lyrics match up with them. So yeah, there's a link in the description for that if you're interested. We then get to a second verse, and this is where basically things start to repeat. The second verse is the C, E major, F and F minor chords 2 times round, exactly like the first verse. We then get another chorus. That chorus is exactly the same as the previous chorus that you've played. But then we get to a bridge section, and the bridge section is a little bit different, and that's where they kind of start chugging away on that C major chord. Kind of a really big build up so you can play nice and loud, just C major. It then goes to a part where it is F major, F minor, C major, G major. We play those 4 chords 3 times round, so that's F to F minor, C to G major. By the way, I've recently opened up a merch store, so you can get my very silly logo on t-shirts and cups and things like that, so feel free to check that out. Anyway, back on with the video. After that, we've got more repetition. We have the chorus again, exactly the same as the previous few choruses. We then have an outro, which is basically just that C major chord. You start plodding along like they do on the track. The non-capoed version starts off with an introduction of F major, A major, B flat major, B flat minor. Strumming wise, I go down, 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 up, down, 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 up through most of this song. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. As it's mostly piano, I've come up with my own strumming pattern. That kind of works really well with the track. After the introduction, we get to a first verse, and the first verse carries over those chords. F to A major, B flat major to B flat minor. However, they play that through twice for the verse. We then get to a chorus. Now the chorus is where things change quite a lot. So we have a G minor chord. I'm using a bar chord here. Up to C major, F major, A major, B flat major, fret 6 there, B flat minor, F major, A major, B flat major, B flat minor, and then a bar where there's just a pause and then it leads into the next part. Now that is a ton of chords. So if you skipped ahead, earlier on in the video I mentioned about Patreon, where you can get the chord charts as well as where the chords link up with the lyrics, so you know exactly when to play and for how long. That's all over on Patreon. There's a link in the description, check it out. After that, there is a part where things repeat. We have a second verse, which is the same chords as the first verse, just repeats again. So that's F, A major, B flat, and then B flat minor. We then have another chorus, exactly the same as the first. Then we get to a bridge. Now the bridge is different. We have an F major chord where we start strumming really hard. And again. It then changes to B flat and B flat minor, F major, C major. And those 4 chords repeat 3 times in a row. We then get to a little bit more of repetition. We have a chorus, exactly the same, and then there's an outro, which you just stay on the F chord. And that's everything you need to get through Vampire. Now, if you found that interesting, head on over to Patreon. You can get the chords and everything. There's a very cheap tier for a few dollars. You can get it there. However, if you're not interested in that, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I shall see you in the next video.